Hello and welcome. This is my online lesson. This is called Animal Facts with Teacher Natalie. I am an online ESL teacher and I've been teaching English to foreign nationals for the last 5 years. I love teaching the sciences and I love nature and I love travel. So stay tuned in this channel. There's going to be lots of videos on all those subjects. So today we're going to talk about animal facts. So have a look at the picture in front of you. What animals can you see? That's right, we've got an elephant, we've got some meerkats, we've got a camel, and we've got a leopard too. These animals happen to come from Africa. Okay, we're going to go on to our first animal. So this animal does not come from Africa. Africa is a hot continent, and this animal does not like the heat. What is it? That's right, it's a polar bear. So polar bears are carnivores. What is a carnivore? So a carnivore means a meat eater. It is an animal that eats meat. Polar bears are found in the frozen wilds of the Arctic. So it's very, very cold in the Arctic. Polar bears have extremely thick fur to keep them warm. They are also camouflaged. So to be camouflaged means to blend in with the surroundings. Polar bears have white furs because they live in the snow. Polar bears can sniff prey up to 16 kilometers away, so they have extremely good sense of smell. And polar bears are excellent swimmers. They're also endangered animals. Endangered means that they are disappearing rapidly and that one day they could be extinct, which means gone forever. So we are trying to save the polar bears. We really want to help them, keep them alive. Now, our next animal is a hedgehog. Very, very cute animals. Hedgehogs can be found in Europe, in Asia and Africa. You don't see that many hedgehogs these days, especially where I live in the UK. Unfortunately, these animals can get hurt quite a lot because they cross roads and they are unaware of cars, so they get killed on the roads, which is very, very sad. But we are trying our best to protect them. Hedgehogs are mostly nocturnal. What does nocturnal mean? It means that they come out at night. They sleep during the day and they come out at night. So they have extremely good eyesight and senses of smell. Hedgehogs are mammals. A mammal is a warm-blooded animal that has fur and gives birth to live young. So we don't have feathers and we don't give birth to eggs that hatch. We give birth to live young. Okay, our next animal is the emperor penguin. Beautiful, beautiful animals. Emperor penguins spend their whole life in Antarctica. These penguins are super swimmers and divers. They huddle together to keep themselves warm. Now, the temperatures are so cold in Antarctica that these animals have to huddle together to stay warm. Otherwise, they would freeze to death and they would die. These animals have very thick blubber. We call it blubber, which is like thick skin. Very, very beautiful animals. One of my favourites, the penguin. Now we're going to move on to another animal. This is an orangutan. Love that name. The orangutan is one of humankind's closest relatives. In fact, we share nearly 97% of the same DNA. That is almost the same as a human's DNA, just 3% difference there. Orangutans spend most of their time in the trees. They're daytime eaters and their diets consist mostly of fruit and leaves. One day I would love to see these animals in their natural habitat. I would love to visit Indonesia or Borneo where you can find these animals. They've got such personalities as well. Now our next animal is the kangaroo. Kangaroos are found in eastern Australia, where they live in small groups called troops or herds. Female kangaroos sport a pouch on their belly. Kangaroos are herbivores and like to chew on grasses, herbs and shrubs. Now these animals are native to Australia, so you can only find them in Australia. You aren't able to find them in any other country in the world. However, you can find them in zoos. Okay, we're going to look at a bonus fact before we finish. Thank you for staying to the end as well. So the largest animal species to ever exist still lives today, and it is the blue whale. It's a massive, massive animal. And it is a mammal, it's not a fish. It has an air hole and it breathes out the top of its head. Well, thank you very much for staying to the end of this lesson. Join me, Teacher Natalie, in many more videos where I'm going to talk all about science and nature and much more. Thanks for watching. Bye.